Let's get over here. Oh my God, guys. I think this might be Highland. I said San Bernardino. Dude, this isn't good. No, this is San Bernardino here. Trying to see what street I'm on. Can't get too close. Oh my God. This must have, well, I was gonna say it just happened, but the tow truck's out here already. I think the driver is in the truck here behind me. Tell you. It sounded like he said he just happened up on it. It's cold. But the driver's in this truck. He's all effed up. Cold. It is really cold out here, guys. It's unconfirmed if it was a DUI. He may have just fell asleep at the wheel. Single vehicle accident. I was on my way to a car fire, which it's probably out already. So I was like, oh, and I saw this. I saw the cherries and lemons. And I was like, what the hell's going on up there? Other than me shivering. Dude, somebody's lucky to be alive. Yeah, thought I'd just go through Redlands real quick and then into Yucaipa, and I heard the car fire. I said, oh, you know what? I'm on the freeway. Let me just go up there. Rolled up on this. There's people behind me, I think, are maybe the family of the driver. Freezing. I'm freezing, man. It is cold out here. I'm just standing here staring. I think we pretty much, I'm not leaving yet because I want to know exactly, like, where's the driver? What is the incident? The guy sitting in a truck here sounds like he was sleeping when they opened the door, like he was snoring. So he may not even be the driver. He may not even be involved. There was just a guy in there who was snoring. And they're not taking him to the hospital or nothing. I don't see no fire trucks or no ambulance. But all that's evidence right there. That's why I'm not walking up there. It's all evidence. Is there another? I don't think there was another car involved. Just this van, single vehicle TC. Oh, it is San Bernardino. He was waiting on the PD to get here. So I thought it was Highland. So it is going to be San Bernardino. That's why we're waiting on the PD. Did the driver bail maybe? I don't know. We'll see what's going on first before I leave. Yeah, they called the tow truck for that. Or somebody did. I don't know who called it. He just said, then they called the tow truck. All right, and there goes San Bernardino County doing their job. Very good. The driver is in the truck. So the driver is in the truck. Either he was snoring or having trouble breathing. They're not even taking him to the well, maybe the sheriff told him they couldn't take him to the hospital. Why don't they get the friggin' ambulance out here? He's snoring. He is out, guys. Oh, he's out. This is either a DUI or he's hurt. I'm not filming because the family's standing there and I don't want to film the women. But the driver, he's out of it. I don't know if it's because of the accident or there's some other factors like liquid. Well, we had 3. Whoever left, you're missing out. Oh, he said he ran the light. What is that? I don't know. I can't hear. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm shaking. Cop is talking to the driver. All right, don't leave yet, guys, or you might miss the. I think we're going to have an arrest here. Oh my God. Destroyed that van.
Stay right there, okay? I'll be right back.
Oh my God. Oh, somebody else left. They must have fell asleep. And he's a supervisor. He's got sergeant stripes, but on his car it says supervisor. Yeah, I know, they couldn't hang, man. What are they going to do when they have to go to the club? They can't hang with this. Oh, somebody else just came in? Who's that? Oh, here's another cop. I'm definitely going to have to go to bed after this. Oh, you turned the car off. Have to leave the car running. Now, for those who wonder why they just leave the cars running all the time, two reasons. Well, in the summertime especially, they have to leave the air going to keep the equipment cool. And the other reason is the equipment will kill the battery if you just turn the car off. Because they have to leave their laptop running, they have to leave the radio running, because they have to sign into their computer assisted display, CAD. Oh, and so they have to keep it running all day, otherwise they have to keep signing in every time they get out of the car. And sometimes it's hard to sign in. Hit the telephone pole. Wow, he hit the telephone pole. I didn't even see that. Thank God that thing didn't come down. Paul Bunyan, he is not. Wow. And it took his tire off when he hit right there. Holy crap, dude. So he hit the telephone pole, ripped the tire off. I hit a tree branch coming down here. Well, I thought it was a bush. There was like a bush on the side of the road, and I tried to miss it. I thought I'd go around the bush. I heard a thump under my tire. It was a tree branch. It was in the right on the road. I thought, well, I'll just go around this bush. Thump. But we are in San Bernardino. Car this way. Yeah, it's really bad. The driver is in the truck back here behind me. I'm not filming because there's 3 women there. One's an older lady, and they don't look too comfortable with me out here. One's a younger girl, so I'm not filming them, but the driver is in their truck sleeping. Oh crap, my hand's in the way. Both the sheriff's deputy that was out here and that police sergeant tried to wake him up, and he's like out of it. I don't know if it's because of the accident or because of some liquid refreshment. Yeah, I know. I have credentials in my pocket. In my car, I have a lanyard I can put on my credentials. But I won't yet. Unless they make an issue of it, I'll pull out my freelance journal credentials. Oh man, this is bad. That's the grill. But yeah, they were trying to wake him up and he's out of it. And I don't know if it's, from the accident or what. If it's not from intoxication, they better get him to a hospital because he's out of it. But I think it's from inebriation. It's just a theory, unconfirmed. Man, that's a little cop there. That guy's like 5 foot. Okay, so Sarge gonna take off. He's probably just getting warm. So are they gonna let the ladies take this guy home, or are they gonna test him for inebriation? They can't just let him leave if he's drunk. Because he's already admitted that he was driving. And he said, yeah, there's something got in his way. I didn't catch what he said, and the deputy was like, that's not there. There's nothing like that there," or whatever he said. I thought he said he went to stop for the light or something. But he hit that phone pole, man. Only thing we're missing is Babe the Blue Ox. Yeah, I so wanted to go to bed. Yeah, our sheriffs, the San Bernardino PD here and Redlands PD are all encrypted. People keep saying they're not, but I think they're encrypted. Animal control, I can hear at county animal control. I can hear Corona, Claremont, Hemet, and Covina PDs. And then if you can hear your fire and EMTs, always listen to see if they get a call that says stage for PD. Because if you get that, it could either be a vehicle accident or some type of like where the PD are going to arrest somebody. Yeah, I have the all the sheriff's departments programmed into my P25 scanner. I haven't heard them yet. But I did hear animal control, listen to them today. I hear my local fire department. So I get all the vehicle accidents that I catch and all the... Okay, they're gonna go grab some stuff out of there. I wonder what they're gonna do with the driver. So is he sober? Okay, they're trying to wake him up again. Dude, he is out of it. And he's getting the tire. He's got to drag it. I would help him, but I'm filming. Oh, he just stood it up, okay. They got all the pictures and stuff, I think. Yeah, San Bernardino PD is a little iffy about us filming, too. I've noticed that. I get looks by some of the PD guys like, who the hell are you and why are you filming? The sheriff's department, it's kind of hit and miss. Most of them don't care. He's gonna put it back together and drive it off, I think. So that tire must be the passenger side tire. I'm guessing front tire, right? So that must be a passenger side front tire. He's gonna have to put that tire back on if he's gonna drive it onto the flatbed. Yeah, no kid. And the driver's, he's sleeping in the truck back here. Everybody keeps waking him up. The cop is talking to him right now. Let's see what goes. I think he's gonna get arrested. That's just an opinion. I'm not always right. And this tow driver seems kind of cool. Sometimes they aren't. Look at this guy. There we go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, he keeps falling asleep. Like the sheriff deputy opened the car door and he was snoring. I couldn't tell if he was snoring or if he was having difficulty breathing. I was like, you better get that dude to the ER. And he just closed the door. The guy went back to sleep. Yeah, a cop just closed the door too. They're like, just let him sit there. I hope he's okay, man. Look at this. I hope he's okay. No, they found him. I didn't hear if he went all the way home or if he called them. But yeah, they met up with him somehow or he might have went home. And then they came back because he said, I crashed the car. The windshield is popped out. No, that's not I don't think that's a contract tow. I think someone called the tow truck and he came out here. People driving on the wrong side of the road and cars coming and look at that. You're gonna have a head-on collision here. Are they supposed to be stopping this traffic going this way? I can't even get to bed. Every time I try to go home, something happens. So the women are back there talking to the cop now. No, nobody's inside. The guy's in the truck behind me here, this truck. He's in that truck right there. He's sleeping in the cab of that truck. He actually got out and took off. And I didn't hear how, but somehow he contacted these three women. And the three women put him in that truck and brought him back here because he said, I crashed the van. Well, yeah, you hit a telephone pole. And I think they're relatives, is what it is. So that's why the deputy asked, did he go home, or how did you guys contact him? Yeah, sometimes those poles jump out in front of you, kind of like rabbits. Like that guy that hit the fire hydrant earlier tonight and him it. Eastern Kentucky Accountability is here. Yeah, Ivy, I was watching a video and this guy almost slammed into a motorcycle on one of those little roundabouts. Well, they had a right turn lane and then the roundabout, and the guy decided he wanted to turn right, so he started into the roundabout, and the motorcycle flew up to him and got to him and said, "Hey, you fucking pommy!" I started laughing. Australia had a show I used to watch too on reality TV, and it was called, what was it? Cops and Crashes, I think. It was from Australia. I think it was called Cops and Crashes. Yeah, where's Tom Zebra, man? There's the other cop car. Laura Sharks should be out here, huh? No, they're in LA. I'm in San Bernardino. I'm in what they've called the 10th most dangerous city in California. Well, I think it's the most dangerous per capita. Man, I can't believe I've been up for almost 24 hours. Well, I did sleep. I took a nap. This video is going to be kind of lengthy. You guys can skip through it if you want. But I just want to see if they arrest the guy or if he's sober. No, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Yeah, I've been out here all night, man. No, there's no motorcycle. It's just the van. The van hit the telephone pole, ripped the tire off, spun him around. Right there he stopped. And this guy's directing traffic finally. They had cars going at each other. That guy's going. So they're loading it up. Oh no, that's the tire from that passenger side. Ripped the tire off when he hit the pole. Yeah, I can't tell if it's yeah, he's asking if they're gonna have Edison come out. They're gonna have to. It's the damaged phone pole. I don't know if that's a Dodge van or a Chevy Aerostar. I'm not a van person. Yeah, the numbers should be on there. It's the yellow thing. I think it's right there. He was looking for the number. I pointed at it. Oh, Ford Aerostar. See, I'm not a minivan person. Hit the pole. I think we have another relative here or something. Yeah, I think we have someone else here that knows him. But the cop was looking for the number of the telephone pole. He said, yeah, I'll get the number to give to Edison. And I was pointing at it, and he looked at me like I'm butting in and then walked off. I tried to tell him it's right there. It's on that yellow tag right here. It's like a series of numbers, and you give those to Edison, and then they know what pole it is and where it's, you know. I think it's a phone/light pole. I'm still waiting to see if they're just going to let him leave or if the driver's inebriated. Because this is a felony if he's inebriated. It's definitely a property damage. Look at that. Oh, now he's got to clean this whole mess up. That's part of the contract, I guess. And then what? They're gonna let him leave with the guy? He must be sober then. He must have fell asleep at the wheel or something. But the thing is, he keeps falling asleep and snoring. Like if he's concussed, should he be sitting here waiting while they clean up the mess? Do we have any doctors here? Should he be sitting there passed out snoring if he's sober after this accident? Yeah, but what if he's sober and he can't wake up and he keeps snoring. He could be like seriously concussed. Yeah, they just close the door and like leave him in. He's been sitting here the whole time I've been here. So I've been here 35 minutes. So he's probably been here between 40 and 45 minutes. Just sitting in the truck, snoring. Yeah, there's no rescue out here. I didn't even hear a call go out for it. But if he's sober and then they get him to the doctor and he goes into like a coma or something, they can probably sue the police department for not letting them leave. Wow, I just realized how long I've been out here. Yeah, definitely needs to be checked for something because, oh no, they get here quick when there's an accident like this. AMR and ambulance get here. Well, usually it's the fire paramedics, like medic engine, whatever. They usually get there real fast. Sometimes they beat the police there. And then if they need AMR, they'll call for AMR right then. Usually the paramedic engine will go first, and if the people are outside walking around, they don't do anything. But if they're still in the car, injured, they'll call AMR. Yeah, there's that prop for AMRs to be able to take lunch. Oh, he got his foot amputated? All right, we'll be there in like 40 minutes. We're at lunch right now. Okay, so they're gonna pull him out of the car, I think. Oh, they're getting his license and stuff. They're getting his information, I think. I think he's gonna get a citation. He's awake right now. He's looking around and everything. So I have a feeling he's sober. Otherwise, they would have him get out of the car. What I want to know, how the hell he hit a phone pole like that? He was saying something was there, and the deputy was like, no, it's not there. You're welcome. That dude? Oh, texting this guy? Yeah, I don't know, man. No, he's definitely not a city councilman, trust me. He did it first, or No, he's talking to the cop and everything, so he's awake and alert now. Okay, he's telling him what happened. He seems okay. I think he just fell asleep, is what I think. Holy crap, dude. What if he would have hit that thing head on and it would have came down? That's crazy. Get that too. This guy sweeps fast. He ain't joking around. He wants to get out of here. Okay, now they're getting him out of the car, finally. So he could use that, but the fire is like 80 miles away. Yeah, he's talking and everything. I think he just fell asleep. No, I don't think he's intoxicated because the way he's talking right now and he's standing outside on the sidewalk, he's sober. I'm thinking he might have been concussed and that's why he fell asleep. And that worries me. I mean, look at the windshield blown out in the front. So I'm kind of worried. Yeah, he got back in to sit down, but yeah, he wasn't slurring or anything. I think he's sober, but he might be concussed, man. They were trying to wake him up and he was out of it. They better go to the hospital tonight. Yeah, that happens here. We get a lot of people that they're dead sober, but they roll their car on a curve or they run into a tree because they slide off the road. Dead sober. And I think usually it's around midnight to 3 in the morning. People drive crazy here, man. Like where I live, they have an accident once a week, at least once a week. Yeah, it ripped the tire off, man. He cleaned it up real quick, though. Okay, now the cop's gonna do a report. Yeah, in California, if you have a seizure and you have to go to the doctor for it, or if the ambulance takes you in, they'll revoke your driver's license right then, that day. I was on my way home. I was just I heard car on fire, da da da. So I was headed to the car fire, and then I saw these flashing lights, and I was like, oh, what the hell's going on here? And this is what I found. Now, I remember we drove through eastern Kentucky. Me and my mom, and we went up through the mountains, and we were coming down, and they said, welcome to, I forget the name of the town, but welcome to this town. And we go, oh, there's a town here, maybe we can get something to eat. And they had a general store, a post office that looked like it was about as big as 3 porta-johns together, another little store, and a feed store. And that was it, like 4 or 5 buildings. That was the whole town, right in the mountains. I went through Randy Travis's town when I was in Kentucky. We didn't see any motels, which we didn't think nothing of it until we were leaving town, and there's a sign that said, thank you for shopping in the home of Randy Travis. I was like, oh, thank you for shopping. Just don't stay here. Yeah, Lindsay, I was on my way home. I can't drive 55. They've got it all cleaned up, Lindsay. You missed it. The guy hit the telephone pole, ripped the tire off, spun around, and ended up right here. Now he's on the tow truck. I know I ate in a restaurant in Alabama, and the lady wouldn't let me leave. She like, oh, you still got a couple biscuits. I said, yeah. She, well, you need more gravy. And she threw a bunch of gravy on my plate. So I'm eating more biscuits and gravy, and she says, well, you're out of bacon. Brought me like 4 more slices of bacon and only charged me like the menu price for the meal. Oh, I'm in California. I was in Alabama. I was at Fort Bragg. I drove out to California. I stopped in Alabama to have breakfast. So I'm gonna walk back here. Oh, I can't see. So I came back here. Yeah, I was at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, 88 to 89. In fact, when did I leave? I got there 2 weeks before Christmas, and I think I left in January of, well, no, must have been November of 89. It's cold out here. Yeah, I think they're gonna let him go. I think he's sober. Man, he wreck or what? I can't believe I've been out here for almost an hour, man. I'm gonna get another one of those. Oh, this video's too long. But I've been seeing a lot of videos that are an hour, hour and a half live streams. Like California Guardian had a 4-hour one the other day. When I was at Fort Bragg, man. No, I grew up in California. Yeah, I was born and raised here. I grew up in Fontana. I got relatives from all over, grandfathers from North Carolina, other grandfathers from Arkansas, grandmother from Kentucky, my uncles from Tennessee. Yeah, Fohi graduated. Yeah, when I was at Fort Bragg, we all went off post one night. We were just hanging out doing stuff. And this guy who his designated driver was driving home. State trooper pulled us over in Fayetteville. We're right outside of Fayetteville. And he said, "You been drinking, boy?" Boy? Yeah, you been drinking? It was a black guy that was driving. He goes, "Nah, I'm drink nothing." "Well, blowing my hat." "What?" "Blowing my hat, boy." So he blew into his hat and the guy sniffed to see if there was alcohol. I was in right outside of Fayetteville. I think it was Cumberland. Is that what they call it? It was a state trooper. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to stay back a little. I don't want any confrontation. It's too early for that. So the cop's just doing a report. They're not I don't think they're gonna arrest him. Like I said, he seemed sober. He got out and stood on the sidewalk. He was talking, telling him what happened. I think he fell asleep. That's what I think happened. I don't know. I know it's colder than a witch's tit and a brass bra out here. Yeah, I used to go to this thing called the Flaming Mug. It was a rock and roll bar, and then they had Porky's. We'd go to that. It was a country place. Between the Flaming Mug and Porky's, man, we had a lot of unmemorable nights. And Porky's was a bar that allowed children. Like it was a family atmosphere. And the kids, if you were under 21, you got a red stamp. And if you were over 21, you got a black stamp. It means you could drink. And red was like warning, cannot drink. Okay, so he's talking to the guy. I'm still wondering why this dude isn't at the hospital. That van is total, dude. I don't know what the cop's doing. I can't see because his lights are flashing. I think he made him sign a citation. So it'll be for property damage. So they're gonna let him go? The cop keeps looking back at me like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just standing here with the phone, filming, recording. But he keeps looking back at me. Like, make sure he stands there, make sure he doesn't get too close. My stepson's taller than that cop. Oh, are we still going? I just got the low battery warning light on my phone. Means I'm at 20%. Yeah, San Bernardino doesn't know me that well, though. San Bernardino police. I mean, if they share information, they might, which I'm sure they do, but only a few San Bernardino cops know me or have seen me. Every cop in Ukaipa knows me by name. Hemet now, so many cops know me. Okay, so the women went back to the car. This lady got in the truck. I think she's gonna take him to the hospital. She better. See what the cop's doing. He's talking to his sergeant, but they're parked in front of the truck, so she can't get out unless she backs up this way. I don't know if that's intentional or if he just happened to park there. I'm sure it's a strategic manner in which the sergeant parked that police car in front of that truck. And then he pulled his car up here and they can't get out. I'm sure that's strategic. I'm in San Bernardino. Yeah, that was funny, man, in North Carolina. He's like, blowing my hat, boy. What? Yeah, I'm in San Bernardino. It's about I want to say 70 or 80 miles southeast of Los Angeles. And this here is Baseline. This is Baseline. I don't know what street that is. I turned on Tippecanoe. I turned on the baseline that way. And I was going down to a car fire and I saw this. And I figured, oh, they probably put the car fire out already. I'm going to stop and see what this is. And now I'm just kind of waiting to see if they're going to arrest him or not. Eastbound and down, loaded up, my van is rolling. I hit the telephone pole, I don't know what to do. I think I'll walk on home because I'm all alone. Oh no, they're taking me back to see the cops. Milk and juice, CHS. CHS. What is CHS? The Cholos of San Bernardino, CHS. Cholos of San Bernardino. All right, we're almost done here because between my phone battery and him's already got the van loaded. They're about to call it. Is he asking the cop to help him load the tire? Just pick that damn thing up and throw it in there. Yeah, he's gonna help him load the tire. He just wanted to make the cop work. He's like, watch, I get this cop's hands dirty. And he handed him 2 sheets of newspaper, it looked like, to put the tire out there. Oh, shit. This cop's awful happy. 2:30 in the morning. Oh, she just started the truck. See what she does. I guess he's getting ready to go home. That's it. They're gonna let him go. So he's probably fell asleep then. If they're letting him go, he's gotta be sober. Wow. All right, I'm gonna call it 2. I gotta go home, guys. That's it. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys later.